Hello, my friends. I know Christmas was a couple days ago, but I just couldn't help myself. Aren't they fun? I don't know how long they're going to last because the bells make Squish think that they're chewy toys. Oh, come here, Squish. Come here. Anyhow, I am sore and tired from all the Christmas excitement. So today we're just going to stretch it out and relax and bring some gentle attention to some of those tighter tense spots. You might like to have a pillow or something comfortable to sit on. And then also, if you have blocks and or a strap, those are always great options. If you don't have those things, that's okay. In place of a strap, you might use a nice long hockey sock or a piece of rope or a couple old ties tied together. So let's do this thing. Oh, and thank you to everyone who recently subscribed. We got 40 new subscribers today, which is fantastic. That's like 50% more than I've had over the last 4 years. So thank you so much for your support. I asked people to subscribe thinking I might be pestering you, but your outpouring of love is felt. So thank you. Let's find a comfortable seat for meditation, whatever that looks like for you. And if you don't feel like sitting, go ahead and lie down, whatever is cozy. Close your eyes and take a moment to drop in. Notice how you're feeling. Notice your energy or your mood. And ask yourself if there's anything you can do to help self-soothe. Any change you can make to feel a little bit more comfortable. This could be as simple as changing your meditation posture, changing your breath, and giving yourself permission to let go of one of the tasks you've put on your list today. Whatever it is, let's take a moment and create space for that comfort. And settling into that comfortable position, turn your attention into your breath. Where do you feel your inhale? Can you follow its path of movement through your body? And where do you feel your exhale? And you let your breath go with ease, without any effort. And let's let that breath continue to wash over us as we soften into stillness. Feeling the softness of your hands in your lap. The softness of any part of your body that's in contact with the floor. Feeling the length of your spine. And relaxing the muscles in your face. Let's breathe in and out. And when you're ready, you can come back into your space. If you're lying down, come up to join us in a comfortable seat. If you're already seated and you want to switch how you are sitting, feel free to do that. And honoring our intention to be gentle with our bodies today. And we're going to drop our left ear to our left shoulder. Keep both shoulders softening down your back. And imagine sending your breath up the right side of your neck into the stretch. And drop your chin to your shoulder. Drawing a diagonal line a couple times here. Take your time, come up to center, roll your shoulders up and back. Let's take it over to the other side. Stay soft through your jaw. chin to your shoulder, and we'll draw a couple diagonals on this side. All right, come up through center, interlace your fingers. Inhale, reach up, lift your sternum, lift your hands, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, press your hands away from your body, round your spine. Inhale, reach up, lift up. Exhale, press out. Do a couple more with your breath. And then coming back to center, place your hands on your thighs or your knees. Let's make some big circles. Letting your shoulders come all the way around, forward and back. You can take your circles as fast or as slow as you like. If there's any spots that you want to settle into and take a breath in, you are welcome to do that. We'll switch directions. Squish has no respect for devices. She will just walk right across that computer at any given time. So we'll hope that she doesn't do it while we're recording, because she has been known to stop videos, start videos, open web pages. Maybe she's a little more tech savvy than me. All right, come on back up to center. We'll come out of our seat onto our back. If your head is uncomfortable, feel free to support your head with something. Take your hands into your knees and let's make some small circles in the sky. Switch your direction. Coming back to center, grab behind your thighs and pull them close to your body. You're rocking from side to side. And if you want to go a little bit further, you might grab the outer edges of your feet. Again, continuing to rock. This is a good one to fall over in. You don't have far to go. You won't hurt yourself. You can simply laugh and come back up. Wherever you are, make sure you're still breathing comfortably. All right. Release your hands and your feet long. Stretch them in opposite direction. Reach out through your heels one at a time, waking up along that side body. In the winter, we tend to contract, especially in our torso, to stay warm. So we're going to recreate some space up our side body here. Walk your feet over to the left side of your mat. Hook your left foot on top of your right ankle. Now keep your right hip square to the ceiling. If it starts to lift up, you want to bring those legs closer to center. Gently interlace your fingers or grab opposite elbows in the palms of your hands, whatever you prefer. We'll send this upper body over to the same side. Gentle arc up the right side of your body. Let your head be comfortable in whatever position it chooses. Soften your eyes. Soften your jaw. And soften your thoughts. If you have any self-criticisms here, any negativity, go ahead and switch that with nice things that you can tell yourself. Whatever you want to hear. Don't worry. If you can't think of nice things to tell yourself, I got some. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are capable. You are strong. I am proud of you for showing up for your practice today. And just a few more breaths on this side. Before we gently release the fingers or the elbows, unhook the feet. Take your time coming back to neutral. Release your arms alongside your body, palms face up. And send a couple big breaths into your belly. All right, we're gonna set up on the opposite side, sending our legs over to the right, hooking that right foot on top of the left leg, interlacing our fingers, arms long, or elbows bent, whatever you like here, sending that upper body over to the right side as well. Let that left hip stay heavy and soft on the floor. Let your head fall into whatever position is comfortable. And send our breath up that left side. Let it wash over you with all of those kind thoughts towards yourself. Couple more breaths on this side. And as we prepare to come out of the posture, we'll do it nice and slowly. Start with your feet. Let your hands come over. Release your arms alongside your body. And take a couple big breaths into your belly. As you breathe here, notice the space between your rib cage and your hips. The space between the bottom of your rib cage and your armpits. All right, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Let's make some circles with our hands and feet. Hug those knees into your body, rocking from side to side. If you have any disc issues, rock over to your side and come up to seated. If you don't have disc issues, you can rock back and forth until you come all the way up to seated. All right, we're still awake. Okay. Let's find the strap. Okay, if you don't have a strap, we're gonna walk our bum back onto our sitting bones or use the hands to get the fleshy bits out of the way, connecting those sitting bones, those bum bones, with your surface. Another option, if you want to roll up your mat a little or give yourself a block for a little bit of height, does not need to be much, just so we can tilt this pelvis forward without rounding the back. Soften your knees. Flex your toes towards your face, and if you have a strap or something like a strap, we're going to wrap that around our feet a couple of times. On the balls of the feet is where we're aiming for today, so not in the arches. And then grounding down through your sitting bones, lifting your diaphragm and shoulders up and back, tall through the crown of your head. Let's take a couple big breaths here. Actively reaching out through your heels as you flex your toes towards your face. For one more breath. Okay, inhale, lift your heart, get a little bit taller. And exhale, start to come forward without rounding your spine. So you might not come very far forward, it really doesn't matter. Shoulders stay down and together on your back, so away from your ears. Reaching forward with your heart center and breathing. On your next breath, you are welcome to let your spine round. Again, if you have herniated discs or any issues here, if there's any pain caused by rounding your spine, you don't need to do it. You might grab your toes if they're available to you. You might let your head get heavy. Whatever option you want to take. Breathing into your belly. Coming back to your ability to self-soothe. Last couple breaths wherever you are. Then taking your time, supporting yourself to upright. Bend your knees. Take your feet as wide apart as your mat, and let's windshield wiper these knees a couple times. Yeah, you like that one, Nacho? All right. Okay, next one, butterfly, or a variation on our butterfly. Soles of your feet together. Again, option to sit up on a block or on some rolled up mat if that makes it more comfortable for you. Feet can be as close or as far away as you like. We'll start by grounding down in our sits bones, getting tall through the crown of our head and drawing those shoulders down our back. Taking a couple of big breaths in and out. Keeping this length in our spine. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, come forward without rounding. Again, doesn't matter how far forward you come. Shoulders away from your ears. Staying relaxed in your neck and your jaw. We'll take one more breath here. And then allow the spine to round if that's comfortable for you. Again, allow the head to be heavy if that's comfortable for you. If you have a neck injury, if that causes you pain or dizziness, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything that you don't want. But wherever you choose to be, let's come back to our breath. Come back to some supportive thoughts. One more breath here. Gently coming on up. Let's windshield wiper these legs one more time. And come on down to your belly. So we've got a couple different options here. Please bend your left leg. You can go ahead and reach back and see if you can catch it with your toes on the outside. If you can't catch it here, you can use the strap, or you can come on your side and grab it here. And once you have it, we're going to bring your thigh back in line with your waist, or work in that direction, looking for a nice stretch through the quads here. Now, holding it might be enough of a stretch. However, if you feel like you're not experiencing enough sensation, you can always kick into it and intensify it. But I'm just going to hang out here and take a couple big breaths because my quads have had all the work that they want for now. Okay, gently release wherever you are. Bend your knees, windshield wiper these legs. The Vancouver pose, I call it. I think I'm funny. And then go ahead, extend that left leg long. Let's do the other side, right leg. Again, welcome to come onto your side body or use your strap to help you get a hold here. You might have a completely different experience from one side to the other. That's totally normal. Find a spot that is tolerable where you can still breathe comfortably. One more breath here. Let it go. Come up for your Sphinx pose. So elbows wider apart than your shoulders. Further forward or underneath your shoulders, but no closer to your body than your shoulders. Let your glutes relax. Let your belly relax. I like to wiggle my hips here a bit on the floor. And then press into those forearms to lift your chest a little. If you want more sensation, spread your fingers wide and pull the front of your mat towards your body. But you don't have to do that. You can just hang out here if that's what you want. Maybe making some more room in your tummy for leftover turkey or tofurkey or whatever it is you like to snack on. Sending some loving breaths and some loving thoughts to your belly and your low back. Last few breaths here. All right, slowly come on down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders to press yourself up. We're going to sit back to Virasana here, this pose, just sitting back on your heels or perhaps a block. Stretching the front of our ankles and then allowing that tailbone to drop down as we sit up nice and tall. If your chin is poking forward, draw it back in line with the rest of your spine. Shoulders down your back, chest open. Close your eyes and breathe. If you're already having quite a bit of sensation here, I encourage you to stay here. If you want to go a little deeper into stretching these ankles, you can bring your hands behind you, send your weight back. You might even start to lift your knees. Again, only going as far as you want to. There's no prize for pushing yourself harder than you want to. Well, there might be. You can have lovely injuries by going too hard, too fast. So let's just take it nice and easy here. One more breath wherever you are. We're all going to bring our hands forward, tuck our feet under. So tucking those toes under, I'm going to send some weight back into the heels. So stretching the back of those toes now. Now, usually I go a lot further than this, but my toes don't want to. So my friends that want more than this, you can come to sitting right up over your toes, dumping some weight in there. But I'm not doing it today. This is enough of a stretch for me where I'm at. Our bodies change from day to day, and our practice is an opportunity to honor what's going on with ourselves instead of what we want to be going on. All right, send your weight forward, tap out those toes. Take your knees nice and wide. Shift your hips back towards your heels and make a little pillow for your head, or maybe use a block or two. Bringing your head up higher than your hips will help your hips to relax down. Let your hands get heavy into the floor. Arms, elbows, whatever's touching down, let it sink into the support of the earth. And by taking your knees wide, hopefully you've created a little bit of space for your belly to breathe, for your belly to expand. So let's take our breath into our belly and feel that expansion 360 degrees around. So as you inhale, feel that expansion on the sides of your torso, in your low back and the back of your rib cage. Feel the whole movement, in and out. Last few breaths here. Taking your time to slowly come on up. Releasing these legs, giving them a little shake. Keep your, it doesn't matter left or right, keep one leg extended. Bend your other knee, place your foot on the inside or the outside. Take your opposite hand or elbow to your knee and twist back through your other shoulder. Make sure you have weight in the sit bone of your bent knee. Make sure you're not lifting up here. Inhale to get a little bit taller. And exhale to twist a little more deeply. Keep your legs as is. Come on back to the other side. We'll twist in the opposite direction. Come on back through center. Release this leg long. We'll set up on the opposite side. Ground down through both sitting bones. Get tall through your spine. And exhale into your twist. We'll slowly come back through center. We'll go over to the opposite side. And come on back. Take your legs wide into a V position. A nice big slice of Christmas cake. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, allow your upper body to come forward. And gently rise up. And come on down to your back. Give yourself a little hug, rock from side to side. And you are welcome to take a traditional Shavasana. However, if you'd like to finish with a Baddha Konasana, what is that, do you say, Laura? You're going to take your soles of your feet together, let your knees fall wide. And you might want some support underneath your knees if this is too intense. Just slide some blocks or pillows or rolled up towels or blankets underneath those thighs for support. Wherever you decide to be, let your head get heavy. Let your eyelids get heavy. Soften through your shoulders, down your arm, and into your hands. Soften through the midsection of your torso. The lower section of your torso. Your glutes and your hip flexors. Your thighs get heavy. Knees are relaxed as this relaxation washes into your low leg. And finally your feet. Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Returning to soothing and supportive thoughts as we settle into relaxation. Take a big breath in and let it go. Run your tongue over the front of your top teeth, the back of your top teeth, the inside of your bottom teeth, and the outside. Swallow your saliva and start to bring gentle movement back to your extremities. Stretch your hands and feet away from each other. Bend your knees and drop them from side to side. When you're ready, we'll find our way up to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together at your heart. One last time, tell yourself something nice. Breathe it in. Let it out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this slow stretch has helped you feel your best. Namaste. We'll see you again soon.